everybody. It is a cloudy Sunday in Alabama. Not sure can see any texture in there, but my so-called sober October is coming to an end. It's winding down. Today is, what is today? 25th? Something like that. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to do this vlog and pump something out for the week, because I'm still coming home at lunch to tend to Mandy, and I'm still struggling to try to find my footing with that. It's interrupted a lot of things, especially with my vlogging. So I want to still try to hold up and get something out every week. Try to put something together. But let's see, Friday. My job is a federal job, and if y'all haven't heard, there's a shutdown right now. I am considered essential, but I'm not getting paid for the moment. So I go to work, and they'll back pay us, but for the moment, I'm not getting a paycheck coming in. The last paycheck was shorted 24 hours because the government shutdown started October 1st. So it was 3 days. 3 days in the last pay period was I didn't get paid. So, anyways, hoping for that to come to an end. And so Friday, the troops were doing a trunk or treat. So it was going to be a short day, and I just come home at lunch on Friday. I didn't go back to work. I figured, well, it's going to be a short day. I'll just put in for this time off after the shutdown ends, just Alabama time, whenever it comes time to get back into, putting in our hours, time off, and all that good stuff. So things have been piling up around the house. This, trying to adjust to this coming home at lunch, it's occupying a lot of my time, a lot of my headspace. So things have been piling up around the house. Laundry. Yeah, things have been piling up around the house. Man, I'd do some laundry, and I'd put it in the dryer, and the laundry would stay in the dryer until I almost, get a piece of laundry out here or there, till I almost use up all the laundry out of just the dryer is sort of the closet. But anyways, there was some clothes still in the dryer. The yard, the leaves falling out of the trees was just covered the whole yard. And I got a bagger on my lawnmower, so even until all these leaves fall off the trees, I'm gonna have to run the bagger system just to pick up the leaves, because if I don't gather up the leaves, they'll collect at the bottom of the fence and over yonder way, where the water runs off of the backyard. Leaves collect over there, and if I don't keep that cleaned off, it'll turn into a lake back here. So, and I just like to have grass back here. I don't like just to be a bed of leaves. So the front yard is all right. I used to have a bunch of trees out there, but I cut them all down over the years. So now I got some good grass growing, and I cut the front yard, and probably won't be the last time I have to cut the grass, even though it's late October here in Alabama. You can see I'm out here in short sleeves and shorts. It's probably in the 70s today, but still, I'm sure there's going to be some grass growing with the showers. And let's see. Yeah, my little sober October was more geared toward reducing screen time on the phone. That I confess that I'm a cell phone addict, and it really occupies and takes up a lot of my time, because I'm looking at things on the phone a lot. So social media was one thing I was going to try to get away from, and I've done that. I haven't been on Facebook. I don't really use Instagram that much at all, but I logged out of both of them and hadn't done anything with them. So today I just wanted to check my Facebook Messenger just to make sure nobody had sent me an important message, because I have friends from childhood friends to high school. A lot of those people that I knew and grew up with to Army friends. I spent 9 years in the Army, and I got a lot of friends that I served with. And then soon after Army, I went to work at a Walmart distribution center. I got a lot of friends I keep in touch with through that workplace. Where I work now, but I'm with them every day. But just friends and family from all around, and that's the main way I keep in touch with people. So I wanted to just make sure that I checked my messenger to see if there was something important I missed. There was a couple of messages that I needed to respond to, so I would have just done that. I would have left it at just leaving the messenger open, but my silly little, I'm not as stupid as I look, but I am at the same time. And through Facebook Messenger, somebody would send me a message, a video or something. I click on it, and I was easily able to get to my news feed from there. And so I was like, well, to circumvent my little pea brain from doing that, I just had to get out of Messenger and everything. So, but it's been a nice month not having Facebook to occupy my time. But unfortunately, I do replace Facebook scrolling with other things. I've gotten more screen time with YouTube, and a lot of it's short form content. Keeping up with college football and just stupid little videos. I prefer to watch, this community of creators and comment and keep up with y'all. And I know I've been slipping a little bit lately. I haven't kept up with watching everybody's videos and commenting and showing support. It's just because, time just gets away from me, man. This has been a big deal with, using my lunchtime to come home. And man, I don't know. It's really knocked me off of my footing. And I don't want to make it sound like a bad thing. It's a blessing to have this job, to be able to come home and tend to my wife, which needs me. And but it's just been a big change in time and routine. And I want to turn it into a positive thing and find ways to recapture my time and capabilities and be able to do that. So, it's not a bad thing. I don't want to complain too much about it, but yeah, just the lack of time, and it makes me realize that I need to use my time more wisely and not spend so much time looking at my phone. But yeah, the Friday I did get some stuff accomplished. I went ahead and got the laundry folded. I did some more laundry. I got out here and run the lawnmower over the yard, and we've still got a lot of leaves to go. So I'm not finished cutting grass, but all through December, probably into January, I'll still have to run my lawnmower out here just picking up leaves, even though I'm not much grass to cut by then. But yeah, I'll still be out here working, still have yard duties to do. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be an easy Sunday. I did that Friday, and I just let myself be lazy yesterday. I laid up on the recliner and the couch about all day long, and ended up slipping on the diet as well. I went up to a sandwich shop that I've spent a lot of money in. Me and Mandy really a big fan of the Philly cheesesteak combos from there. It's a cheesesteak, French fries, and a soft drink. But didn't eat well, but man, it felt good. But yeah, this is my Sunday weekly check-in. So yeah, there's something else I wanted to show y'all. Something in the house. Let me shut this down for a second and go in there. This right here is my spare bedroom. I have one bedroom that's set up with a bed for visitors. If we have, like, my daughter come down, or if my mom wants to come over and stay, they have a place to sleep. And also it's It's the room that one of our grandsons likes to sit in. You know, we got a TV in there, put it on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and he can run back and forth and go in there and watch TV, or he jumps on the bed. But this bedroom here, it gets a little bit neglected. It's a collection point for all my camera stuff. But in the past, I've used it a time or two for a place to sit and make videos. But you know, got into doing the walk and talk vlogs, so I haven't used this space, and I'm not the most organized person in the world, but let me just look around here. I got some cheap little soft boxes here that they're no big deal. They just use regular little just household light bulbs, but you know, it's something I can use. I've used them in the past. We got a bookcase over here, a little table, and even though I don't really use my old laptop anymore, it used to sit there on my on the arm of my recliner, but I brought it back here to do some voiceover stuff, and it's just remained back here. But my computer box, I didn't want to throw it away because, you know, if my computer went down, I could send it back to them. But yeah, hospital bed that we got for Mandy not long after her surgery, and we did have this room set up a while back for you know, another space for guests, but now it's just been slid off in the corner, and it's been collecting all of my camera stuff. Not very organized when it comes to this room. But yeah, I'm thinking that I need to be productive and get back here and clean this space up, and maybe use it for a talking head space. You know, just a place to come to make videos if the weather's bad outside, or, you know, just a little place to retreat. I guess I never really set this up to spend a lot of time back here, because I wanted to make sure I spend most of the time in the living room with Mandy, because, you know, I don't want to be too distant from her. You know, even though I'm here at home, you know, if I'm out, you know, in different spaces doing things, it still makes me feel like I'm leaving her in there all lonely. So my new computer, I put it in there so that way I can be in the same area with her while I'm editing videos, or even just sitting there watching YouTube. So anyways, it's these are just little temporary spaces. You know, I'd like to have a space to come to do something, but not to sit here and hibernate back here, because, you know, she spends enough time in there alone while I'm at work, so I don't want to come home and then spend time away from her. And anyways, I just wanted to I don't know, show this little cluttered space and my intentions of trying to making it something that I could use to help with my vlogs, do something productive and positive for the channel, you know. But anyways, that's Sunday for me, trying to get everything finished up. Got some laundry, finished up the laundry, put it away. Got Mandy's medicine bottle fixed up, or got her medicine boxes filled. You know, that's, her medicine's a really important thing. She takes a lot of medicine, and a lot of it still pertains to her surgery. You know, she still has nerve pain that she experiences. So there's 3 big prescription medicines that she takes, that if she don't get them, she starts experiencing some extreme pain. So I have to make sure that the pills are available, and I put them in their places, and just make sure that they're there and that she takes them. So that's something every week. You know, it's one of the important things to do, and it only takes maybe 5 or 10 minutes to do it, but it's really important. And sometimes it's, I don't know, there's something strange. I experience stress when I know I've got to get up and do that. But yeah, that's Sunday, trying to get everything done to prepare for the week. So try to leave a clean house to start the week, because once the week starts, man, I don't do hardly nothing after that. You know, I don't do any yard work during the week. I don't do any vehicle maintenance or anything. It's usually come home from work, try to get us fed with something, a few minutes of relaxed time, and then off to the shower and getting ready for bed we go. So the weekends are usually action packed. If I, feeling bad and don't really get much done or don't feel like doing nothing, then what I needed to do will compound into more to do on the next weekend. So anyways, I'll see if I can try to put this together and get a Sunday video out. So peace.